All right, guys, happy Tuesday. Today, for our warm-up, we are going to do a 30-second squat. So if you remember, that's 10 seconds lower, 10-second hold, 10-second back up. Liz is gonna do it as a goblet with this dumbbell, so we're gonna go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She's gonna hold it for 10 full seconds at the bottom, and then she'll come up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that's our 30-second squat. Then she'll go into some shoulder taps. She's gonna do them in a plank. So here, try not to shift your hips, keep everything facing the floor. You also could perform this in a handstand if you are comfortable doing that. And then 12 groiners. So let's see a good groiner. Foot all the way up, yep, give it a good stretch. You can always rotate. You can always make little knee circles. Just do some different things to really get those hips stretched out for squatting. 2 rounds of that. Then we're gonna have an 18-minute EMOM today. So every minute you have a task. There will be a minute of rest counted in for this one. So first minute, you're gonna do max effort goblet squats without any kind of break. So let's say she does, she's here and she's going and she's moving and she's keeping them pretty quick, and then suddenly she has to stop and take a breath at the top. Done. Okay, so we're not how many can you do without setting it down, or how many can you do staying nice and consistent and fluid with your movement. The next minute, or if you don't ever stop for that full minute, then you're done at the minute. The next minute, you're gonna do some bear crawling. So it says 100 feet. Everyone might not have that. So you're gonna bear crawl about 100 feet. It might be down and back in your room a couple times. And then you're gonna broad jump back. So for you, that might be like 4 passes of each if you're doing it in a basement. But maybe you have your backyard or you're outside somewhere where you have that good distance. So it's bear crawl, broad jump, and then you are resting for a full minute. You're really thinking about resting those legs so that you can hit some good goblet squats again. You're gonna do that for 18 minutes every minute. After that, we're gonna finish with some stretching today. So most people's legs should be feeling those squats. So we're gonna go into saddle, which is really hard for some people. So Liz is gonna sit back, and your ultimate goal, like really flexible people, just lay back on the ground. I'm not flexible like that either. So Liz is just propped up on her hands. Sometimes I like to do it maybe against my ottoman or against something that's raised, and you can just rest your back on it, and you should just feel a stretch all through here. If it's painful for your knees, make sure maybe your feet are not outside of your hip. Okay, so if you feel like this really bothers your knees, maybe sit more on your heels and don't let it come out to the side quite as much. That's gonna be 90 seconds of saddle, and then we're gonna go into a 1-minute puppy. Here, breathing into your midsection, pressing your shoulders open. Then you get 30 seconds of rest because we're going every 90 seconds, and then you're gonna flip onto your back, and you're gonna go through some single leg bridges. So for single leg bridges, you have a couple options. Option 1, I would actually say, is a hug and hug. So this is gonna make it where you actually cannot extend your back very well. So you really wanna keep those ribs compressed down, feel your hamstring and your glute working at the top, and pause at the top. If you're good this way, then you could work on straightening your leg, trying to keep this nice and level, keeping this nice and level, and not letting those ribs pop up. If you feel this exercise in your low back, you need to think about bringing your hips and ribs a little bit closer together. It is not a low back exercise. It should be a glute and a hamstring exercise. So we're gonna go through 2 of each of those movements every 90 seconds. And that's it for today. Hope you have a great day.